Hey guys, what's up? Dim here. Today I'm going to be doing a little bit of a review or react video. I don't know what you want to call it. Sorry for the weird angles. I'm trying to... Okay, there we go. It's a little bit better. Today it's going to be for GTA 5, the entire game. What I hate about it. I guess let's start off with updates. The updates that they've been coming out with are absolutely terrible. Like, I never wanted to play the game after the American update, like after the Independence Day update. That was just ridiculous. I mean, as cool as it was so expensive. Like, I was out of money after that. I had to spam missions until I had enough for, like, 50,000 at least. Which brings me to my next argument. Missions. Basically, if you want to do anything besides run around from... anything except for, run around with just a pistol because you're out of ammo, you gotta spam missions. I mean, it's just something that happens in GTA. You gotta keep doing missions, because that's the only way to get money in XP as well. But now they're just decreasing them by the update. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, if you try to get, like, you're level 30 and you're trying to get to, like, 40 because they got, like, something special on there or something, I don't remember. It's gonna take forever. Like, I'm not even kidding. To get to level 90, it took me almost a year. A year! That's just ridiculous. Now, I've been playing this game constantly. Whenever there's a new update, I mean, yeah, when I got sick of the game from the American update, I just keep waiting for the new updates, because I'm waiting for heists. Which is my next argument. Heists! It was promised with the start of the game, with the release of it. And, like, a year later, we're still waiting for it. What's going on? Now, I know they're having some issues with it, but still, it's just so annoying that something that was promised with the vanilla game isn't available until so much later, only it's going to be offered with DLC. That's just ridiculous. I mean, if it's paid DLC, then that's just going to be absolutely stupid. And here's the thing. We have been waiting forever for something that was supposed to be in the game. You know, like, as soon as you started playing the game, if you made it to a high level, you could do heists. Like, who wouldn't want to do that? I mean, Campaign does heists all the friggin' time. Sorry if I voice crack, but I'm just so angry right now. Not to mention Flight School. This is just the one thing that I hate. They release stupid DLCs that take, like, friggin' days to complete because it's so expensive. Not to mention their useless stuff, like costumes, cars. Not saying that that's pointless, I'm just saying that that's kind of stupid, because, well, while they're doing that, they're just stalling for heists. Because every single time a new update comes out, our attention's divided, and we don't want to focus on anything else aside from the DLC. Which brings me to my next conclusion. Even though we've been waiting forever, the DLCs... I'll just go with temporary DLCs, because that's just ridiculous. The DLCs that are, like, offered per, like, holiday, they're extremely overpriced. I mean, for God's sakes, on the Valentine's DLC, you almost needed $1 million to buy the Roosevelt, which is a useless car. I mean, there's Easter eggs going around, like, you can put dual-wheeled machine guns on it. It hasn't been proven. It's just so annoying to see something go to waste that you spent so much time and effort for. Not to mention the giant four-wheeler, like the Liberator, that came with the newest DLC. you can play around with that for as long as you want. But as soon as I got it, I played around with it for about 10 minutes. I got bored so fast. I mean, sure, it's a giant four-wheeler, but it's just so annoying. It's just so boring. Not to mention, have you seen how many types of pistols there are? There's about 5 or 6 right now. It's just so annoying because you know what's going to come out with the pack. New pistol, new assault rifle, and new vehicles. That's it. That's pretty much all of the DLCs so far. And as well as the capture one, like the game creator, that was just... It's just stupid when people... or when they make a game and it's like, oh hey, look, we're gonna have all this cool stuff. And you get so excited for it, but then when it comes out, you gotta wait for it to come out. Not to mention, you have to pay for it. When it's something that should be offered with the vanilla gameplay. With the original game itself. That's just... I don't get that. I know it's trying to make money, but still, that's just ridiculous. That shouldn't be happening. It's absolutely stupid. Not to mention, half the time when you get a DLC, you can't use it right away. You gotta get, like, a certain amount of money to even buy anything from it. Not to mention, when it's something that's extremely overpriced, that just... It's so annoying, because you have to spend so much time farming the same mission. Not to mention, they changed it to the point where you gotta spend more time on the mission to get more money and RP. Which is very, just, idiotic. Why would you spend more time to get more... Well, okay, that's kind of stupid of me to say that. But yeah, you gotta spend more time to get more money. And even though you do that, it still doesn't matter. In the end, you're still receiving less money than what you should be receiving. Because, missions like, what is it? Rooftop Rumble. That used to pay out like $34,000 if you played it, like, first time. But now it's giving out like half the amount. Even if you spend like an hour on the mission, it's barely going to give you any money and RP. Not to mention, players. Every single time that you get into a lobby, everyone's just going to be murdering everyone. And if you have a bounty, you better run or go into an invite-only server, because you are going to get hunted by the entire server. It's absolutely ridiculous. And the fact that they thought that that was a good idea, it's absolutely stupid. I mean, yeah, I get it's kind of supposed to inch everyone into being more, violent, I guess, but still, it's absolutely stupid, because when I'm running from the cops and I have a bounty, I have to worry about 2 things. Cops, and a guy with the tank that's right behind me that's over level 100. I just don't get it. Not to mention, the flight suit in the new update. $50,000, please. I'm not even joking. I spent half of my money in GTA just to get a stupid flight suit that I only wore once. It's just absolutely ridiculous. They expect you to be playing this 24/7 in order to obtain all of this DLC. Not to mention temporary DLC. You barely meet the deadline. I know I probably didn't even get the Liberator. I don't know. But not to mention, with the 4th of July update, the Independence Day, whatever they call it, the firework launcher, you can't buy ammo for it. Not to mention fireworks. Something that's in the game for about 5 days, then they just get rid of it. Not to mention, if you got the firework launcher, you're going to be saving your ammo for special occasions. I mean, I get how that kind of builds up anticipation to use it, but still, it's absolutely ridiculous. Alright, I'm gonna try and keep this very low timed because my phone cuts out. I have to record with my phone. Not to mention, I don't think I've ever recorded this long, to be honest. Anyway, one final thing that I would like to say, aside from DLCs and whatnot, in the actual campaign, nobody cares. Nobody plays campaign anymore. People are always playing online. And even when they are, there's more and more glitches. Not to mention, half the time, people are just, like, cheating away for their money instead of doing what they're supposed to be doing. It's just... Not to mention, they're getting about millions per second. It's absolutely stupid. Alright. Anyone who's stuck around this long, thank you for listening to my opinion. And anyone who left right at the beginning, people who stayed till the end, make fun of them. I don't care. But like, favorite, and subscribe, because I need all the help that I can get, because, you know, everything. Alright, see ya!